Let's get a look at our local forecast from meteorologist Clay Smith here in the Storm Alert Center. It was in as Cedric continues to recover. So whatever you're doing this weekend, just make sure you have some air wherever you are because it will be very warm.
Yeah, absolutely. And take plenty of breaks. That's going to be very important over the next couple of days. But first, let's get things kicked off with our air quality. A little bit lower than the last couple of days. AQI at 76 in that moderate range today, simply because some of that wildfire smoke from Canada once again starting to move into the Tennessee Valley. Again, there's still hundreds of fires ongoing and out of control across Canada. So over the next couple of weeks to maybe even months, we'll occasionally have these bouts of wildfire smoke depending on the wind pattern. But here's a look at your temperatures. Again, we're starting to warm up. 85 here in Chattanooga, 86 in Nashville. But look at the heat index value down to our south and west. It already feels like 108 just before noon local time in New Orleans. So that humidity really going to start to push off to the east. Again, we're going to have that flow from the Gulf of Mexico. So that really moisture-rich air going to arrive here in the Tennessee Valley. And as for your temperatures, 82 in Athens, 80 in Murphy and Blue Ridge, already 83 in Fort Payne and Dalton. Later today, we're looking at lower 90s. So a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday. Humidity still going to be manageable today, but it is going to be a hot summer day. And then beginning tomorrow, Friday into Saturday, we start to have these heat advisories showing up. We already have one in place for Jackson and DeKalb counties. That is for Thursday and Friday. Excessive heat warnings in effect for Grundy, Van Buren, and much of Middle Tennessee, and that is for tomorrow. So these advisories and warnings will likely continue to spread across the Tennessee Valley as we get a little closer to the extreme heat. But again, beginning tomorrow, we're looking at mid-90s. Friday and Saturday, upper 90s to maybe even triple digits. And then we come back to just normal summertime heat moving into early next week. But again, you add in the humidity, that's what's really going to cause those issues. On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we could have those heat indices as high as potentially even 110 degrees. So it is going to be hot. It is going to be humid. And look at these dew points. Again, anytime you have that dew point over 70 degrees, which is what we're going to be dealing with Thursday and beyond, that's when you start to have those issues if the temperature is high enough. So some heat safety practices to really keep in mind. Remember to be very attentive. Don't leave your kids or pets in the car anytime during the summer, no matter how hot it is. Stay hydrated. Gatorade, Pedialyte, water, going to be key. Limit strenuous activity. Work out early in the morning or late in the evening. Take plenty of breaks, especially if you work outdoors. You want to try to find that AC as much as you can so you don't overheat. But here's a look at our futurecast. Again, we're not going to have any rain today, just some passing clouds. And then going into tomorrow, our one saving grace could be a few showers that may roll in during the afternoon. Now, the first part of the day, it's going to be nice and dry, so temperatures will shoot up very quickly. But by the afternoon, there's going to be this system coming in from the north, kind of a complex of storms. If it holds together, we could have some showers after about 3, 4 o'clock. Coverage not going to be all that high, but we're going to watch and see how the models continue to trend with this, because if we do have rain at some point Thursday, that will at least cut into that heat a little bit, which would be great news. But here's a look at your potential rainfall. Again, over the next 5 days, trending relatively dry, but we could pick up a quarter to a half of an inch. Again, you get under one of those heavy thunderstorms, you can pick up an inch of rain just like that. And then as we move into next week, we're going to become a little more active with daily storm chances, and that's the pattern moving to the first week of July, which will be good news because that would also cut in to that excessive heat. But we are going with the storm alert weather day Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the extreme heat. Again, those heat indices as high as 110, and then we'll cool it down to a degree at least. Still going to be hot, but we'll have daily storm chances through next week, Latrice.